Hello, welcome to another week, another wash hour. My name is Nicole. I started the 30-day hair detox in January of 2021. So my videos just are documenting my progress with applying these simple hair care methods of just washing my hair, conditioning it, and detangling it, and styling it regularly every week using quality botanical products, meaning that like the stylers and gels and things that I use in my hair, I try to use things that are water soluble, that are not going to coat my hair, and that are not going to block my hair from getting maximum hydration or maximum definition, because I mainly want to style my hair and wash and goes. So if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here a while, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in with me every week. And so if you don't know, I personify my hair sometimes and I call her Abigail. So she did okay last week. If you saw my last video, you see this it's a fro over here and it's not over here. And I've deduced that that's probably because I didn't dry my hair like I should have. And so I paid the consequences. So, yeah. So this time, my current routine, well, let me say this first, right? I may or may not mention the products I use specifically. So if you ask me in the comments, what products did you use? I may not answer you. Why? Because the products aren't as much important. It's like a whole thing, right? It's not just about the products. It's about the techniques. It's about the condition of your hair. It's about how long you've been in this process. Like, a lot of things will contribute to your results. And you can start this process with whatever products you already have. I learned what I'm doing from not only the 30-day hair detox when they did it in January for free, but also by going into the See Some Curls resource and watching the videos meticulously and taking notes and really just learning, because I'm a better visual and listening learner, like seeing it in practical application. And I never have read their book, so that's another thing. I've only came in when they had like the visual library. I'm like, oh great, I want to watch some videos. I don't want to read a book. That's me. That's where I'm at with it. So it's not just one thing or two things. It's like a whole context and concept thing. So I would be remiss if I just was like, if you use these products, then your hair is going to look like mine. It's a lot of factors, right, in just basic hair care. Your hair may not look like mine just because it doesn't grow out of the scalp the same way mine does. It might have different essential elements, right? Your hair could be curlier, your hair could be shinier, your hair could be coarser, your hair could grow faster. Like, there's so many different factors. So I don't want to cheat you out of your hair journey by just like focusing and saying, oh, it's the products that are doing this. Because when I started with the products that I had, and then when I felt like I had plateaued with those, as well as improved in my technique enough, then I started investing one at a time into the suggested products on the product list that they have in See Some Curls. I paid, I think they were only charging $35 a month at that time. I paid the $35 a month and took the time to comb through the videos that I didn't look at every single video, but look at the videos that most interested me. Looking at the ones about the essential elements of hair, looking at the videos in the article that explain what to look for when looking at the ingredients on a product to see if that's what you want to put on your hair. So all of that, those foundational things, plus my keeping up just the cleansing, conditioning, and styling, and then also partnering with a tight curl specialist. Like, there's a whole process involved in this. But also, if you look in the description box below, I've linked things, like links to who's my stylist, links to, do I like see some curls down there? I haven't looked in a while. And even sometimes like some Amazon affiliate links are down there, what kind of hair buff I use. And if you're looking at this and you're saying, what's a hair buff? See, it's a video about it where I explain it. Show and tell. So anyway, I hope that makes sense about where I'm at in this journey with how I'm doing my videos and what I'm doing with my hair and what you should expect when you view my channel and my videos. And so, said all that to say, this is what I plan to do today with my hair. I'm gonna do an all-purpose shampoo first. Then I'm going to do Protected by Lisa. She did a post where she went through and kind of explained in general what's an all-purpose shampoo, what's a cleansing shampoo, what's a moisturizing shampoo, all those types of things. That was really good. So check out that resource. She's on Instagram. That's where I follow her on Instagram. She could be on other things. I follow her Instagram page. So I'm going to use an all-purpose shampoo first. Then I'm going to use a moisture shampoo. Then I'm probably going to cocktail the all-purpose and the moisture poo conditioners, right, together. Put conditioner on my hair, detangle it with my Felicia Leatherwood brush, leave the conditioner on my hair for a few minutes. Like I think my conditioners say like 5 or 10 minutes max, and that's how long they're formulated to be most effective, so that's how long I'll keep them on my hair. And then I will add my base gel. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna start. So I'm gonna do all that, and then I'll come back here and apply my topper gel, which right now I'm only using I Create Hold. And then I will send it in the dryer for an hour, and then I will document how my hair progresses every week and what I learned about it and how it's doing, and any other things that or illustrations that have popped into my mind about yeah, my hair journey this week, right? Because every week is a little different. So with that said, I will see you when I get back from cleansing, conditioning, detangling, and applying the Uncle Funky's Daughter. That's what I'm using at this time as my base gel to my hair, all while in the shower, because in the shower is where I can get the most water into my hair the most quickly and the most comfortably, instead of hanging over the sink trying to wet my hair. So that's something I've learned as well. I started leaning over the sink when I first started, and that worked for a couple weeks. And then I soon found that no, it's better just get it all over with, and neater, easier to clean up. Yeah, with all that conditioner and stuff can be flopping around while you're conditioning your hair. So yeah, I'm really done. I'll be back when I get back. Okay. So this is where we're at. Behind that preposition, right? This is where we are after cleansing, conditioning, detangling, and applying my base gel. So now I'm going to apply my one topper gel. I like to do that with my hair in 4 sections. I was thinking while I was cleansing, conditioning, and styling my hair that, well, I'm styling it now, when I was cleansing and conditioning it, that if you ask most naturals, probably what's the most important part of the hair doing, I guess, process, what wash day, wash hour, most probably would say, I used to would say, the conditioning, right? A lot of, I see when I'm, you know, on social media and even in magazines and things like that, that a lot of emphasis is put on conditioning, deep conditioning. But I've learned that the most important part of the process especially for me wearing wash and goes and wanting to elongate, not stretch. There's a difference. My curls, as much as possible as they naturally elongate, not with me manipulating it as far as like putting something on it to kind of try to stretch out my hair, is that shampooing. The shampoo is the most important part as far as getting the maximum hydration, because when you put shampoo on your hair, it's opening up your hair cuticle to clean out dirt, but also to accept water. And so today, I really spent a little more time during the shampooing process, not just, excuse me, not just applying the shampoo, right? I apply it all over my hair, and as I'm working it through, and then once it gets all sudsy, add a little more water, right? Put water in my hair, work it through some more, and as I continue to do that, my curls like boom, 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 elongate because they're getting full of water. So if you're finding that your hair, you're cleanse, conditioning, and styling, and maybe you're focusing more on the conditioning part than the shampoo part, spend a little more time on the shampoo aspect of your hairstyling, and taking the time to, as like this, let's say this was shampoo, as the shampoo is on your hair, working it through like this, because that, you're cleaning it as well. Dip your head in the shower a little bit, get some more water in there, pull it through some more, dip it again, and do that all. I usually do doing like 3 to 4 quadrants. Work it through here, dip it back, then work it through here. And take advantage of that time when that cuticle is open, because if you look at my third salon visit video, there's a clip in there, and I might put it here. I'm gonna pause just in case I put it here when I'm editing.
You do that. That's a good sign.
And like when you just did the water, that's how, like if I'm at home and I just dip my head under the shower.
To get it look, to make it slippery.
Because once it's on there, I don't add more product. Whatever I put on there, I just work it through.
That's exactly right.
How amazing is my hair doing, Tierrany? For the gram.
The condition is awesome. We are working it.
Yay. And this is, we're conditioning right now.
We're definitely conditioning.
And detangling.
The cuticles are doing what they're supposed to be doing during this process, which is sealing themselves down and locking in the moisture, which is another reason why when we add that water to that hair, that conditioner really just gets super smooth and slippery and allows us to just slide through, help those cuticles seal and lock in that moisture for us. And by this time, our hydration process is complete. We'll rinse that conditioner out and define.
But my stylist explained how once you put the conditioner on, it's doing what it's doing, laying that cuticle back down. That's the hydration part of doing your hair. That's over. Then the rest is the applying the styling products and deciding what style you want. So my advice for this week is, if you haven't been, is to spend more time with the shampoo process. And I also remember, as I've told y'all, how as your technique improves and you get better and better and your hair accepts water better, it gets used to being cleaned every week, getting those that residue off your hair that may have been left there because of maybe overuse of raw oils, butters, and creams, that I'm using less product as far as shampoo, because I know how to use it properly. So let's say I used to have to do like 4 or 5 pumps of shampoo for my first wash through with my all-purpose shampoo, and now I do like 1, 1.5, maybe 2 if I just, being generous. So that's me. The amount of product I used to use is cut in half, so that means my products can last twice as long technically, right? All right, so I was taking the time to work that through my hair. Yep, that's it. I'm not putting anti-humidity, anti-frizz on here because it's getting cooler, and I'm kind of back to basicsing with it and just seeing how good I can get my hair with just I create hold as my hold on my hair. Now next weekend, I know I'm gonna be doing a farmer's market, and so I'm gonna be outside for hours, and who knows what the weather will be. So I'm definitely gonna put everything on. I'm gonna put the mop top and the papaya slip on there just in case, because I already know ahead of time that I'm gonna be out in the elements for a prolonged period of time with like not a lot of control over the environment. All right, so now I'm going to rake and smooth. My hair don't, look at that. Let me just, elongation, okay? All right, so I want this hair, remember she didn't act that great this past week. I want her to, but even as we're looking at her, touching her, she's shrinking up, but I want her to keep the same energy when it's time to rake and smooth and dry her. See, I pulled it down and she's going back up where she wants to be. That's okay. We're gonna work with her. She don't wanna be up here. Stop it. There we go. So now I'm gonna rake and smooth my hair, and I'll come back when I'm up here. I'm warming my hair up since it's been sitting on top of itself for a while. If you're new here, the guide I use for how wide my sections are is my index finger approximately. And as I rake and smooth, I release my hair very gently at the bottom because I don't want it to spring back up. I want it to start at the lowest point possible. There is nothing wrong with using a tool if necessary. There we go. Just made that process go quicker. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so much better. See? It doesn't mean I've gone backwards in my technique progress. It just means whatever she's doing right then, and my patience. It's like, do I have the patience to sit there and finger detangle it? No. Let's get this brush in here and get it over quicker. Thank you. I'm not trying to wipe the product off my hands, but I have a few like stray hairs that have gotten all wrapped around my fingers and it feels yucky. So that's what I'm trying to wipe off. But of course, along with wiping that off comes wiping the product off. So just a little bit though. Just wiping down my clips while it's on my mind and putting them back. All right, let's finish this up. Now you see how I can brush from my roots to my tips? That's how it is when I'm detangling it after I've conditioned it. That same, even smoother, right? Because the conditioner's slick. So just kind of so y'all can know. My hair is staying where I put it. Celebrate all your hair accomplishments, y'all. Don't just focus on growth, right? See how she's, I don't have to put a clip up there. There we go. So raking and smoothing is realigning my curls, and then shaking it is to kind of clump clump them together, because you know when I do like that, it's may seem silly at first, but it is effective. And then just gently plate them back where you want them to be before you start drying it, because if your curls are like this, that's how they're gonna dry. All right, you want your curl to be like that for a few days, because that's how you set it. So I'm actually trying to do a little more of this. So like this part, of course, it's hard to dry because the dryer is trying to get through all the thicknesses of my higher density hair. So I try to start with my hair kind of back, just so it could dry, and then it'll move forward as the week goes through. So let me just kind of coach this down a little more. All right. So dryer for 1 hour. So this is my hair after sitting under the hooded dryer for an hour. That's what it's doing. And so I'm gonna go in, even though you can't see foam, it's still damp in there, but I'm going to see that that's more foamy. I'm gonna make sure, starting with this side, because this is the side that gave me trouble the last wash hour for not drying it completely, but this is still quite wet. I can feel it, but I'm gonna start with this side and really focus to get this section dry and this section, then move over here is my goal. So I have my dryer with my diffuser attachment. I think I linked below what kind of dryer this is if you were interested, in the description box. Don't forget to check the description box. And so here I go. I diffuse on high heat. I sit under the dryer on high heat the whole way. This is where we're starting. This is after diffusing for an additional 30 minutes on top of sitting under the hood dryer for an hour. My roots are mostly dry, like they're damp, not wet. So I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. See that? Yep, that's dry. And especially in this part, right? This tends to frizz first. That's dry. Yay for dry. And so I'm pleased with that, and I'll go about the rest of my day. And if I get to nighttime and she's still damp at places, let me see, where is she damp now? Like a little bit, right? Just a little bit, like you can't even really tell. Right here is damp. So if I go about my day with the air drying, I got like 6 or more hours till it'll be kind of get ready for bedtime. Then I will go back in spots with the diffuser, or just sit under the whole dryer for hood dryer for another 10 minutes. But this is kind of day 1. That's where we're starting. So I will see you on day 2. Hey, welcome to day 2 hair. This is what she's doing. I'm still getting used to, because you know it has been a very long while since I have not used papaya slip on my hair, and I'm not sure. Well, let me back up, because I just want to see, you know, remember, how does my hair do with just kind of the main basics styler. So the Uncle Funky's Daughter and the I Create Hold. So I think even though I dried my hair really well yesterday, you see how it's still a little, just right here, right? Because right here is looking pretty good as far as the frizz factor is going. And I'm wondering if that's just because I don't have that extra anti-humidity, anti-frizz product on my hair. And even though the weather is getting cooler, because this is kind of an experiment, I'm checking the humidity for today. Even though the weather is cooler in degrees, it's been like the 50s and the 60s this week, the humidity still says 63%. So I may still, I had to take my big allergy pill today, y'all, because I woke up achoo, you know, sneezy, sniffly. You see, I don't know if you can see this mark. I had to take a nap, right, today. So I have taken a nap on this hair as well. I tried to sleep on this side mainly though, because it's, you know, the least bothered side. But you know, the cover was still on this side. So this hair has been through a nap today as well. That's what she's been through. No workouts. And so I may still add the papaya slip back. Excuse me, y'all. I may still add the papaya slip back in for the anti-humidity, anti-frizz factor, because I don't know, this part might need it. Plus, because see, everywhere else, I'm sorry I'm not speaking coherently. I woke up not too long ago, but I was like, you gotta tell them how your hair did, so I'm here. But yeah, so it's just this little part right here, and it's only day 2. But we'll see what day 3 brings, because as I told you, sometimes my hair, when I tie it up and I go to sleep at night, and you know, it talks to each other, and it might decide to do a different kind of a thing. So, but for now, I feel like next wash hour, I may still go in and do papaya slip on top of everything else. But I may change my mind. And I still owe y'all a braid out, right? So, we'll see. We'll see. I will, though, I notice when I set my hair versus when Tierrany sets my hair, right? Because I guess of the angle where she's able to get into it, that my hair hangs lower. And I do think I'm going to remember next time she cuts my hair to tell her to leave a little bit. I don't know if y'all can kind of tell, but you see how it's like, leave a little bit more length on this side, because when she cut it from her set, it lines up, you know, pretty good. But as far as when I set it right, I might ask her to try to leave a ½ inch more or so on this side versus on this side, just because of the way my hair is different and the way our sets are different. And hopefully she'll, because she's awesome, she'll just be able to get it and be able to act accordingly. That's just my little, what do you call it? Yeah, I think that's what I would rather see. Like right here, when she said it, it was a little lower, but when I said it, it's not as low. So I would like just a little bit more hair. Y'all may not even notice it. It may just be me, but just a little bit more over here. Thanks for watching. I'll definitely see you on day 3. Have a great and productive day. Hey, day 3 hair. So as I told y'all previously the day before, my hair is like still doing a thing here. I did try when I put my hair in a buff last night. I was more conscientious about kind of putting my hair behind my ears, so that usually I just slap it on and it can be doing whatever it wants under there. But I really tried to make sure my hair was more like this under there, and I do think that helps some with this part not feeling so shrunken up. I also think that because after having my 3rd visit, and because on my hydration journey my hair has improved so much, that my next appointment, sorry, I'm just adjusting, just doing all kinds of stuff, hold a minute, there we go. My next appointment that I plan to schedule with Tierrany will be on the 12-week end of things instead of the 10-week end of things. So we'll see how big of a difference that makes in where my hair is when it's time to get my maintenance cut. And then also that means how it fares through these winter months, because that'll put me at like mid-January, I think, with getting my next maintenance visit. That's the plan. Yeah, see how this is like out like this, but this is more shrunken up. So I don't know why she's doing that. Sometimes I go in like this and just take it row by row. See, that looks better, and just talk to it. Say, hey, what you doing? Yeah, that's a little better. So you might have to go, but see this? See, now you trying to act up, so let me find out where you belong and then pull you with the rest of your hairs. Like so. You might just have to tuck it in. Sometimes your hair just, it wants some attention, but it don't go with the rest of it, so you can't just be sticking out like, you know, however you want to. So there. Insides, you know, great definition. My hair doesn't shine. That's not one of my goals, to have shiny hair. My goal is to have defined hair that has shape to it. So that's what I'm doing. Also, I did, when I was in See Some Curls, the See Some Curls resource, I remember when Aisha did her wash and go video, I think she put, when she, let's say she was using the mop top as an extra topper, and maybe she just put it in the front or certain parts of her hair. I'm thinking when I reset my hair, I don't know, just because this area seems like it's confused, that I might just need to concentrate just like a little bit of certain products, like just, let me show you. Just like, you see, it's already kind of starting to frizz up in here. Maybe just through here needs a little TLC. But y'all will see what I do. I'm just talking through. I'm always trying to figure out what's going on with her. And I'm just getting used to this new fullness and length. That's a thing too. So that just comes with the territory. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for your encouraging comments. And when y'all say specific things that you liked or that you learned. I read a comment today that someone appreciated that just the simple thing about taking the time to work the product through your hair before you start raking and smoothing, and that was helpful to them. So I'm glad. I'm just sharing every week what I'm doing, how I'm feeling about the hair journey, how the hair is doing, why I might be behaving a certain way, so I can get very familiar with Abigail and we can have a long, productive life. I mean, we're gonna be together anyway, me and my hair, so we might as well get along and bring out the best in each other, right? So my high density, you know, not shiny, 3 to 4 surface textures, kinky, coily, awesome hair. My dad's told me since I was very young that there's no such thing as good hair, that your hair is supposed to protect your smart brain. This is my daddy talking to me. This is my dad talking to me, okay? And so if you have thicker, coarser hair, then that's great because you have more protection for your head. That's how our dad told us growing up, so we could be proud of our hair. Okay? So, thanks, Dad. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on day 4. Hey, welcome to day 4 here. As you can see, the frizz saga is continuing over here. That's just what she feels like doing. The humidity's not even that high today. It's cooler outside. The humidity was like 30-something%, which is very rare. And it's actually good weather for bath bomb making, so I did do that today. And yeah, but she's continuing to be frizzy around these parts. So I'm just gonna go with the major frizz. And that's her business. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Because over here, we don't have as much frizz or shrinkage. See, it's more definition over here. So that's how she's living. I'm not resetting her, so she can act like that if she wants to, but I'm still planning to reset my hair on day 8. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna reset it today. It's later in the day, and I don't have the time, excuse me, to reset my hair like I would like. But I'm pretty sure that the next time I reset my hair, even if I'm doing a twist out or a braid out, I will definitely be adding papaya slip, because I live in a humid environment. I live on the Gulf Coast, nearer to the water than most, and so that's just how it is. It's not as humid as maybe a rainforest, but we do have a pretty steady humidity and moisture going on. So that's my day 4 hair. I will definitely see you on day 5. Hey, welcome to day 5 hair. Y'all, the frizz is spreading. It's all up here now. See it? It's like an invasion, but I'm still not ready to reset my hair, so this is what we have. Abigail in a headband. So that's it for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But I thought I'd pop in really quick to show y'all what was going on with her today. And she's frizzing. My scalp's not itching or anything, and so I don't want to reset her. So she's just gonna have to wear headbands and head wraps for a couple of days. I intend to wear a head wrap tomorrow, like a pashmina scarf that I tie up on my hair. Yeah. If this is what she wants to do before I'm ready to reset her, then that's how she's gonna be worn. Headbands and bonnets. Not bonnets. What am I trying to say? Head wrap, scarf. So I will definitely see you on day 6. Hey all, welcome to day 6 hair. So as you can see, we got a lot of frizz. I already anticipated. I'm not ready to reset my hair. I don't care what she decides to do. So I thought I would show you all what I'm gonna do as far as tying my hair up in a head wrap today to go about my day the way I want to. So first, I have my clips here that I've covered in African print. I'm crafty. That's what I do. I do crafty things. So I want my hair, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I want a little bit, my head wrap a little bit back, potentially. So I'm gonna clip my hair here first. And then I want to slick my edges down over here before and clip this before putting on my head wrap, so I don't have to fight with my hair poking out and things like that while I'm trying to put my head wrap on. So I'm just going to moisten my fingers like this and kind of just lightly moisten right at my edges. And then I'm gonna go in with like this much I create hold over that. And then I'm gonna take my edge brush see how my edges like curling up a lot. I pointed that out to Tierrany and she's like, yeah, those are healthy edges. They want to have their own little coils like the rest of your hair, so that's a good thing. All right, so I'm gonna do it thusly. Oh no, I think I want that to be its own. Oop. I know I'm getting fancy like that. That to be its own. We're gonna do 3. Come on now. You know you go up there, and then you can go here. 2. Might be trying to get too fancy. And then to assist that, I'm gonna clip this back. Like that. We'll do the same over here. Just moisten them. A little bit of acrylic hold. Too tight, see it? Ouch. There we go, that's better. So now that I've done that, did I show y'all the back how my hair's looking? All the way around so you can see all that. And honestly, it looks cute, you know, pretty cute like this if I wanted to just FYI. If that's the look I was going for, probably straighten this up a little bit more. And poof that out, and that, I mean, that's a look, but I want to do this. So I kind of try to find the center point on here. And this goes at the base of my neck. And then I bring it forward. Twist this around a few times. Do it more. I don't want it to feel like it's like slipping off my head. Then I'm gonna tie, not a knot, but I am going to do just one around for security. I don't want it to be able to stay on my head all day. I hope that's my intention. I'm trying to wrap up the little like tassely parts in here so they don't hang down. So that's my hairstyle for the day. So that's my day 6 hair. This is how, I know it's not exactly, like this side looks better, don't you think, than this side? But I think that's just the way it wrapped. So I'm always trying to make things symmetrical. That's better. So that's my day 6 hair. This is a hairstyle. You see, I still put some effort right into my hair for today. More effort than I would usually have to, actually, because my set has start to frizz. So I did this past wash hour. In my mind, I said, let me see what happens if I use like less Uncle Funkies or less I create hold. And so we see that it frizzes earlier. So I don't have anything to prove to anybody or any competition about like who can use less product. So I'm gonna go back to the amount of product I was using. It's just an experiment and we see what happens. So next wash hour, I would definitely be doing the same amount or more of product that I usually use, as far as the Uncle Funkies. I got makeup on my finger, sorry. As my base gel, and then the I Create Hold, and I probably am still going to add back papaya slip because I'm checking the weather, y'all. Humidity today is 71%. So earlier this week it was like 30-something%, then it got to 50-something%, and then 70-something%. So even though it's 59 degrees right now, the humidity is very high. So I might not ever really have a time where an anti-humidity, anti-frizz product would not serve me unless I move to a different climate. And that's okay. It's good to know. So thanks for watching me through this process. That's how I tie my head wrap usually. And I hope you have a great day, a productive day. Think about something positive that or encouraging that happened to you today, even if it's just that you were blessed with another day of life. And so I will see you definitely on day 7, probably with a different head wrap, because we're gonna make it to day 8. Yeah, we're gonna make it to day 8, period. All right. Hey, welcome to day 7 hair. You know what this road means. I've reached the end of the road on this set. My hair, not only is it very much frizzed, it's reached the end of its cooperation, and my scalp is getting a little itchy. So those are my signals that it's time to reset my hair, because one I have time to do it. I was trying to do it like tomorrow, but I found out this morning that I have some things to do tomorrow where I might not be able to have the time to set my hair, and I have more time to do that today. So I'm gonna go ahead and reset it. Yep. So thank y'all again for watching, subscribing, for liking, for commenting about what you liked about the video, what you found helpful. Yeah. So we're gonna reset, go to another wash hour. Oh, and one more thing, as I was meditating today, my face has been having a few breakouts lately, so I started using a different soap, and I think it's really helping. It's our activated charcoal soap. Is mainly a body bar, and the main oil in it is tea tree oil, but it also has eucalyptus and cedarwood oils in it. So, you know, tea tree oil is like good for a lot of things, but for me, it's really been helping with my skin. Like, even though this is a pimple here, it wasn't, you know how like when impurities are drawn out, it can bring your your pimples or things like that to a head. So I know that's what's happened here. Plus my skin in general is less redness and no more new or not as many new breakouts. So I thought that was interesting, that I was like, hey, let me use this soap on my face. Usually I use the special heart soap, but it doesn't have any extra anything in it. It's just good soap. So that's the bar I use to cleanse my face pretty much every day. But I needed a little something different, something extra. So the turmeric bar is more for like toning and stuff, but I needed something to help knock out some of these breakouts that thought they can invade my skin. So anyway, that's my product placement today for lavishcoco.com, but it's a true story. I didn't make it up. It's what happened to me for real in real life. So I've been using this for maybe 2 or 3 days, and I have noticed an improvement in my skin. So I was happy about that, discovering that, and I'm gonna keep using it the rest of this week. Yep, I'm gonna stick beside it. So y'all are awesome. As I've mentioned before, right? Thank you for following me on my journey. Let me know how it's working with you, cleansing, conditioning, and styling. If you're later in your journey, I like hearing about maybe what you've learned. Just getting to know your hair, about what it likes and what it doesn't like, because that's fine. I'm learning those things too, and just enjoying the journey and the progress and the growth and the communication that I get to have with my stylist, sharing with her what I've learned, right? Because I'm with my hair every week. She's only with it once every few months. And so sharing those things and having that kind of open dialogue with her too is really nice. Yeah, to not be scared of, not scared, but like, you know, you go to your stylist. Have you ever been to a stylist, hairdresser, whatever, and they're like, I'm gonna do your hair. They're not gonna tell you what products they're using, not how. They want you to come to them every week, and they'll take care of your hair, right? And that's not even realistic, because even every week, right, you still with your hair 6 days versus the 1 day they're with your hair. So I'm appreciating the communication and the enthusiasm that my stylist and other stylists are having with educating their clients, so we can work together to give our hair the best results consistently and have our hair in the healthiest state. So if you want a short taper, you can have the healthiest short taper you want. If you want your hair to grow out longer into a bob, you can have the healthiest bob. If you want, you know, high lift blonde hair, you can have the healthiest high lift blonde hair that you can have. So that's still very exciting for me, and I hope y'all are getting excited about that too. So I will see you on the next wash hour. Have a great day, have a productive day, and thanks so much for watching. And if you made it to the end of this video, you're awesome. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, right, for engagement. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because if you hit it again and you have subscribed, you're gonna unsubscribe. So don't do that, right? Just, you have to subscribe one time, and that's it. Have a great day.